All of us since the beginning of founding Filament back in 2007 believe that theater is a tool to build community, to tell stories that have an impact in the world. The name Filament comes from a Walt Whitman poem, A Noiseless Patient Spider. The central image of that poem is a spider that's standing on a promontory, launching forth filament, filament, filament out of itself to connect with the world around it. And for all of the years that Filament has been around as a company, that poem has been absolutely true to what we hope that our work will accomplish. We create a web of community, of support that's stronger than any one of the individual threads. Each story that we tell with each person that we work with and connect with, we're creating one little thread that connects us together.
I first met the folks from Filament in the summer of 2011.
In August 2011, we came out here for a project that we called the Sustain 36 Project.
And we got this wild email from downtown that asked us if we had any space for a theater company that was looking to do a production.
And the goal of that project was to create a show in 36 hours that had zero waste.
We reached out to our greater community to bring in the items that we used to create the show. And as soon as we opened the doors to this storefront that had been vacant for years, people just started looking in. People wanted to know what was happening here.
So they had no guarantee as to what it was going to be.
Oh, they only had 36 hours. Like, what is it going to be?
And so all of us were completely surprised.
Oh, it was so creative.
It's just electric and full of energy and this enthusiasm.
It was just filled with light and humor and love, and the people who were there were just supercharged.
We hoped to grow into an organization with its own space. And then a voice from the audience that turns out belonged to John Arena yelled, "Well, come talk to me, I know a guy."
Hey, my hopes are that their dreams come true. The interesting thing about it was that it was through community engagement. They are drawing their themes from the community, from the Portage Park community, from Six Corners and the city of Chicago. It was just an amazing production, and I think I was hooked.
Creating Crossing Six Corners has been a unique experience as an artist. To hear these stories about this community and its rich history, and to hear, I get to hear these larger stories and also these small individual experiences.
You are in the area that you are retelling a story about.
And we sculpted it into monologues and scenes and silly dances and movement pieces.
It's also lovely to talk to people and see them say, "Oh my goodness, I got to see my grandfather's story up on stage."
To find such a vibrant group of arts-hungry supporters who had exactly the same vision for how the arts can impact and grow a community.
To have this place, this Filament Theater space, turn into a resource for the Six Corners neighborhood is going to be very exciting. My hope is that people come and see the transformation over the next year, but there's going to be something for everybody in this space. It can be the hub of cultural activity in this neighborhood.
Filament Theater's mission is to create a system of theater making that simultaneously benefits our arts community, our neighborhood, and the earth. I can't even begin to describe how excited I am to be this far along in our journey.
My vision for Filament going forward would be to see Filament Theater become a destination point for Portage Park.
That it will become a community nexus. We don't have anything like this on the northwest side.
When we first walked into 4041 North Milwaukee,
the experience of the first year in this space has been wonderful. It's been phenomenal because of the incredible promise that this space holds to be not only a theater space, but to be a concert venue, to be a meeting space, to be an educational center.
It seems all the time that we are accomplishing things that we had thought were impossible.
But the thing is, it's so big that we need help from somebody like you.
We needed an additional $25,000 to make the enhancements to this space, such as improved HVAC, the electricity, and the plumbing. And all of these enhancements will allow us to create this functional, beautiful theater.
At the core of every Filament show is a big beating heart. Filament approaches every show with such a strong sense of joy. And we feel so privileged to be able to share this work with you. I hope that we will continue to be a fixture of the Portage Park neighborhood for many, many, many years to come.